Hello! So we are going to be building a tile desk. I am very excited about this DIY. We saw this in a couple different places on Instagram and we honestly didn't have the dresser that we were going to do it on. It's an IKEA Malm dressing table. I'll show you guys everything that we have, but we didn't have it and online it doesn't have the dimensions of kind of like the narrow side of the desk, so we really had to just try to look at other people's photos to guess what size tiles we needed. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Dan used to be a tiler. He used to do tiles with his cousin
back
master in the day. So we're not going into this with zero knowledge. I have zero knowledge, except I've seen my dad do it and I understand the basic principle of tiling. But we are gonna show you how to build this desk. So this is the IKEA Malm dressing table. And then these are our other tools. So this is the unsanded grout. We decided to go with black. There's a bunch of different colors, so you can just choose whatever you want. And then also there's sanded and unsanded. Sanded will be like a bit of a more grainy texture, but we wanted one that was smooth. And you can also get one that's mixed, but this one is not mixed, so we'll be mixing it ourselves. This is the tile adhesive. This is a adhesive trowel, an adhesive spreader, grouting sponge, a grout applicator, also known as a float. So these are the tiles. We have 25 sheets. One sheet is like this one square here, and it was on clearance, so this whole entire box was $109 Canadian. Obviously you can find different tiles and different, some are shiny and glossy and this one's matte, but we did the math and I forget exactly what number it was, but we're gonna end up using like 700 plus tiles, so this whole box should do. There's 36 per sheet obviously, and 25 sheets, so you do the math. But that is what we have, and that's everything. So now we are gonna set up the table. IKEA tables are pretty easy to set up, so that shouldn't take very long, and then we will check back in before we get to actually tiling. So basically what we ended up doing with the tiles is that we have 4 sheets here, and it doesn't perfectly kind of go to the end. You do have a little bit of hang here, and then you also have a little bit of hang here, and we push them kind of as tight as we could go without touching. So there's it's slightly smaller of a gap than the ones that are laid out on the mesh. But this is kind of the only solution that we have. And then the hang should be okay because obviously another sheet of tiles is gonna go here. This is kind of what it's gonna look like. Dun, dun, dun. And I think it should be good. It's not perfect, but I would say it's 98% there. So this is the leg. So we've laid everything out. And obviously it's a little bit higher than this, which is actually good because we do have that bit of hang here, but you also don't want to push it all the way to the edge here because remember we're putting a set of tiles here and we want to compensate for that hang. So I don't know if that makes sense, but just leave a little bit of space here, don't push it all the way to the edge. All right, tile master, show us how it's done.
I'm gonna put some glue on this, some tile adhesive right here using type 1. Look at this, look at this stuff.
Yummy! This tub is not gonna be enough for sure. I don't know why you talked me into getting a baby one. Tonight we're just doing one side and then tomorrow we're gonna go get some more. We also turned on our purifier because there are some fumes, so this should help to purify the air. Can you tell that Dayon used to do this professionally? Oh!
You can't tell.
Some food on DoorDash and I got a little strawberry, blueberry, honeyed basil smoothie, which is really good, and these reusable straws from IKEA. So it's just an IKEA filled night tonight here at Quinn's Sonic Residences. So on the end here, since we have a bit of hang, we measured both sides and it's 7 millimeters of hang to the T, perfectly. So if you guys are using the same size tiles, then just make sure you have 7 millimeters off and it should fit really nicely. This is what it looks like with that 7 millimeter hang, and it kind of perfectly sits here, where it meets together. So we ran out of glue, so this is all we were able to do, just the side and the top, and we'll get some more tomorrow because it's like past midnight now. Nothing's open, but it looks amazing so far. I am so excited to see this all come together. Are you okay, buddy? That is so odd. It is day 2 and I'm wearing the same thing so you wouldn't even know.
Ayo.
But it is still day 2 and we are going to now finish tiling.
To dry and then we'll grout it.
So like tomorrow. It's a 3-day project.
Yeah. We have to wait for it to dry so that we can grout and not shift anything. Right? That is the last step, yeah. Okay, so I forgot to record this part, but you grab a bucket of clean water and the grouting sponge, and then you wipe diagonally in the same spot 3 times until it looks fairly clean. There will still be a grout haze on it, but you can go back and clean that up later. But basically you let the grout dry for like about 15 to 30 minutes and then you wipe it all off. So with each wipe as well, you need to rinse the sponge out in the bucket and then wipe again. And make sure it's not too wet, just like wring it out and then wipe.
If this was confusing, just check out any video on YouTube about tiling.
Yeah, literally watch a professional tiling video.
So we are just cleaning the table. So on this side here, it's all nice and clean. And then you can see that on this side, it's a little bit more gray just because there's a bit of grout that's just kind of like a thin layer on top. We've just been using this spray bottle that's like half water, half vinegar. Just use however much you want. And then a magic eraser. You can see it's super crusty. It works really well. Just make sure it's really, really saturated. And then you can just scrub it off and then use a paper towel to wipe off. We did it!
We finally did it!
Tiled the whole table. It was a 3-day endeavor. If you do it yourself, it probably should only be like 2 days because with like that one day we just ran out of adhesive.
Yeah.
But it looks fantastic. Really fun to do, and I feel like now it just like fits our space better, and I'm like really happy that we made something like on our own. Hi! So I hope that this inspired you to DIY your own table. If you do, definitely tag me on IG because I want to see it. But I think that we're gonna tile some more stuff because it was so much fun.
It was so fun.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out IKEA for the mall.
It worked perfect.
Yeah, it was amazing. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye bye.